All right, this came in the mail today. I was on eBay and I like these Zoom recorders. I still have a H1 and I've kind of drooled over H4s, H5s, H6s because they have XLR inputs, so you can have two microphones on the input. They also have the built-in microphones. I don't think this one has the top that comes off. I think it's a fixed top with these two microphones, crossed microphones. So I looked at it because it was marked as recording is scratchy. Okay, so it means that it records and it's just scratchy. And most likely the microphones are the issue, that the connection between the microphone and the recorder are bad. Now these turn as well. Yeah, 180 degree phase and 90 degree phase. Yeah, I need to read the manual on this. It's a pretty fancy recorder. Now it's been used, so. And I know it's been used professionally because it's beat up. So professionals don't take care of their equipment. They use their equipment. And when they overuse it, they get a new one because that's the way you get your work done. Now this one even has the battery compartment still on the back. So that's a bonus. A lot of times these are missing. So I put batteries in it. It does power up. Yes, it is scratchy. So today, what I need to do is figure out how to open it up. It also has that plastic that has kind of the rubbery surface and then it gets tacky. And those usually clean up with alcohol. Usually can get rid of that awful sticky rubbery feel with some alcohol. I don't know about the beat upness. We'll try to clean it up the best we can. This is completely scratched up and I should be able to polish this out. I've got some polish I think that will take care of that. So we can see the display better. I'll just turn it on just for granted so you can see what goes on here. So it comes up with the Zoom logo. Logo that turns on, does some other things, and then it gives you a backlight. So yeah, so it seems to be working. Just fine. So yeah, let's see if we can get into this. I need to get into the microphone somehow. Okay, it definitely has a screw here and a screw here down there. Yeah, Phillips, okay. And it's got this little rubber things here that look suspicious like they're hiding screws as well. Yep. Oh, those are nice. Those will go right back in. Those aren't stuck on. Those are actually plugs in the hole. So yeah, they're thick. All right. Let's see. Screwdriver here that will fit. I think this one will. Yep, that one will fit good. All right, let's try not to lose screws. There's 1, 2, 3. Got 1 left. Oh, 4. Okay, all screws are out. Now, will it just open up? Or is another screw on the inside? Let's see one. Get a spudger. Oh, there's two on the microphone too. Maybe I don't need to open up the main unit. There's one. Two. All right. Will the microphone open up? Will this open up? Will that open up? I don't know. There's probably a video online on how to open this up. It's not cooperating very well. Oh, there we go. Got one side open. There we go. That side open. Maybe these rings need to come off. I don't think so. I think there's still something going on in the back. I think there's still a catch right here in the center that I just can't open up. Oh, another plug. You're probably screaming at the camera, there's one more plug, there's one more plug. There we go. Save the screw. Got some little pieces of plastic and stuff came out. All right. All right, there we go. Okay. Picture time, picture time. Make sure I know how to put the cables back in. Take this off. Take this one off. That's just a speaker and the battery plugging in. All right. All right, there we go. Wow, there's a lot of stuff in here. Want to see? Yeah, look at all that stuff. Oh, this module comes out. What is it? Oh, it broke. Uh-oh. Ooh, 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 that's bad. Ooh, 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 that's bad, bad, bad. Oh, no. This connector broke down here for these guys. Ah, that's going to be a hard fix. Oh dear. Oh dear. Maybe I can find a replacement for that. That's the XLR2, which is the part that I want to use. But it's boogered. It's definitely boogered. And I don't know if I did that or they did that. Somebody did that. Yeah. This connector right here plugs onto the board right there. And there's a very complicated connector that used to be there, and it ain't no more. This guy here. Yeah. Oh dear. That's a double-sided weird connector. Yikes. Oh. That's not good. All right, I'm gonna have to search, try to get one of those guys. And I think did it lift the pads? Yeah, I think it lifted some pads too. Yes, it did. It lifted some pads. Ooh, that's going to be a nightmare. Oh, well. Shoot. $20. It might have been scratchy just because this connector was busted. So I think what I want to do is I'm just going to remove all the stuff off that connector right from the get-go here and see if it unscratches itself. Maybe the front microphones still work okay. And I can at least use this part of it if I can't find a connector, can't repair that one. All right, here's the microphone assembly, and it seems okay. I don't see any funny business going here. So all the wires look good, all the connections and everything looks good. I did turn it on and record with the front microphone. There is some static in the right channel, and so I need to track that down. Let's see here. This is the connector that sheared off, and I think I have a hypothesis for what happened. I think this unit goes on the back. So this is the two XLR connectors, and connects with some power and a connector here. And I believe if you drop this thing, then these guys will get shifted forward, and it will shear that connector there. So I'm pretty sure that's what happened. So I need to find a replacement connector, and there's now pads missing from the board, so it's going to be a difficult repair. But I thought I'd at least get it going with the front microphone first. But there is that static that they complained about in the right channel, so I need to track that down. It's possible that it's a capacitor, although I don't think this thing's that old. But it's possible. I don't know. I'm going to need to take this board out here. Let's see here. Let me disconnect the battery again. Oh, this board's just on a connector. All right. Well, I can take the front off. All right. And this should now just lift off. Yeah. Maybe. Maybe. There we go. All right. So where is what? I think this is just the power board. So all of the recording and playback is done on this board here. So I need to test whether the scratchiness is in the actual recording or whether it is in the headphone output. So yeah, let me take my card out and go listen to it, see if the scratchiness is in there. All right, I think it seems to be working, so I'm going to do some audio tests here. I will record on my normal setup, which is a Sony UX560 with a lavalier mic. I'll record this with its internal microphones, and then I'll record this with the lavalier mic, so it's kind of apples and apples. All right, this is a test recording both devices at the same time. I'll be quiet for a second to see what the noise level is. All right, this is a test recording both devices at the same time. I'll be quiet for a second to see what the noise level is. All right, I've plugged in my lavalier mic into the H4, so I'm using the same microphone that I used on the Sony device. So let's give this a try. Well, as it stands now, I have a good working H4N. The XLR inputs aren't working, but it works by itself. This is what I really wanted it for, so I'm going to have to find a replacement connector. I tried repairing the connector that came off, but there's some parts missing. If it had not completely destroyed itself, I think I could have reworked it, but it's just missing too many parts right now. So I need to get a replacement connector in the future, and I need to clean up the thing and polish it. But other than that, yeah, 20 bucks. Yeah, I think it's fun. All right, I don't think this is made anymore. I think there's, it's under a different name now, but this is the old Paul German polishing compound, and I have an old tube of it that I just love. So I'm just going to put some on the acrylic here and polish away, try to get the scratches out. You could use, what is it, Polywatch? I think Polywatch is a great product for polishing acrylic bezels and watches, of course. I'm getting goo everywhere, so I'm going to have to clean that out of the cracks. So that's a downside. It doesn't take much to, really to clean something out. Yeah, see, that's a whole bunch better than it was. I could probably get it better. So, yeah, much better. Anyway, I'll see, maybe even polish the rest of the thing. All right, enough for this video.